And welcome in. A little Wednesday night Walk-Ons for you. Walk-Ons podcast, a little, what? What's that face?
As opposed to, like, we've this is always on Wednesdays.
Yeah. Well, and some other shows happen to be shifting towards Wednesdays. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, there's beef.
Oh, I thought you meant on this network.
No,
I was like,
not on our feed. Not on our feed.
Changing the schedule right now. Okay.
No, we've been established on the Wednesdays.
Yeah, Eichholt is now on his press review show is now Wednesdays at 11:15 p.m.
No. We are happy to have you here tonight.
I was saying it would be great if we just did. What if we just released like how many shows do we have now? Week 5? 4?
Yeah, two main shows. Press review with Eichholt, the Grand Island College football show, which is on the rundown tonight.
Okay.
And anything else? No. Well, if you're on Patreon, then you get the extra Q&As. You get the 5-10-5s, and you get the taglines. Yeah.
Yeah. It would be fun if we just released all of them on Wednesdays.
On Wednesday night.
Just like, yeah, there's just 6 episodes in one day.
7 episodes drop. People are like,
all at once.
I can't listen to all of this.
Could you edit a version where it's just all of them play at once
together in one file?
And you just immediately crash your car just because it's so loud.
Oh, you mean they're overlaid on top?
Yeah, they're overlaid.
Jesus Christ! I mean, nobody wants that. We are happy to have you here. We'll keep the shows individually released and not overlaid on top of each other. And here we go. Who we thought might be.
We knew he would come through. Drake Kulick. Can you hear me?
And the show has changed.
Nah, I ain't here to say much. Y'all do your thing. I'm just here to listen.
Well, Drake Kulick is here. We'll see what he has to say. We are Drake. All thoughts of Drake tonight, sponsored by FanDuel, brought to you by FanDuel this year. Happy to be with the beautiful Blue Sportsbook, the only one that you should be placing your bets on, the best juice around. Are you feeling juicy recently, Drake? How's life?
Sun comes up, goes down.
That is true, I guess. I saw you doing some boxing with Ryan Bader. Look strong, man. Look good.
Thank you.
I also saw that in the first. It looked like you guys were repping a specific combo.
Yeah.
And the first one that happened, I was like, "Oh, Drake just died." If they were going hard, and then I realized you were doing that on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And how's that going? How's the striking going?
You want me to be candid?
Yeah.
I fucking suck.
What?
Gotta start somewhere.
Okay. Well, are you any better than when you started?
The coach says so, but I certainly don't feel it.
Oh, hey.
Well, we believe it.
Did you? So your training partner, Mr. Ryan Bader, now actor Ryan Bader, he's in the Smashing Machine.
Just came out, didn't it?
Have you seen it, Drake?
Twice.
Do you want to give us it's based off true stuff, so it's kind of hard to spoil, but
go watch the documentary and you've seen the movie, basically. It's just in cinema.
Do you want to give a quick review? I have not seen it yet, but it's on a short list that I want to see.
The Rock did a really good job of playing the part of Mark Kerr. He made it pretty believable. It wasn't like it was an actor. And then Bader did great. He basically was just able to act like himself because that is his profession. And he did a really good job representing Mark Coleman.
He plays Mark Coleman in the movie. I was going to say, because he's, obviously around the professional martial arts world. I didn't know if he was playing himself or not in the movie.
No, he was not around in the Coleman era.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know these things. I only know so much about. All I really know about Mark Kerr is like whatever happened on the first 20 minutes of his Rogan interview, because that's pretty much all I got from it so far. I know he wrestled Kurt Angle as well, but I'm excited to see the movie.
Painkiller addiction is a real thing.
I believe it. Is that a central theme to the movie?
Quite a central theme to the movie.
Okay.
Do you relate with that, Drake?
Sure do.
Big Grove Brewery is here for this entire 2025 season.
and thanks to him, Drake. You sound what's going on?
Yeah, Drake, talk to us.
I'm just getting by.
What does that mean? Are you tired? Are you overtrained? It's just a bad week. You need
It's just yeah. Been having some real trouble sleeping, and that hasn't had me in the
Really?
best mood lately.
What's keeping you from sleeping? You up at night thinking, or you just
those dreams about missing this alarm to go to practice still.
A lot of nerve issues stemming from my neck and shoulder.
oh no.
I've got an MRI on Monday to see what's wrong with my shoulder that I haven't gotten checked in about 5 years. Yeah, man, just really not sleeping well, pissed off mood all the time. And I was just like, you know what typically doesn't make me pissed off is going and talking to G-Bone and Kluver.
Yeah.
So let's try that.
I was gonna
Yeah.
ask if you miss Drake and Gary Fridays.
Yeah, I mean, I don't miss the obligation, but I do miss just
okay. Well,
the shit.
I miss chatting up with you on a consistent basis. I
Yeah.
don't get to hear from you that often.
Yeah, I hear you. I should do better.
No, I mean it's not like you're doing anything wrong. It's just I don't know.
All the people at home right now are getting a side of Drake that normally isn't on the podcast, because usually when he comes, he's got some spitfire. We got mellow life contemplation Drake tonight, which I've had before personally, plenty of times, but most people know the different side. So several things.
If you've never met anybody who is fucking bipolar, welcome to the party.
That's not an actual diagnosis, though.
I don't know. I'm a psychopath. Who fucking knows what the diagnosis is?
Hey, you're our psycho, though. And we love
you. I did get the sense that this was this kind of day from our Snapchat message earlier in the day, which was out of bounds. Absolutely illegal stuff.
Just go ahead and read it.
No, don't want to do that though. Nope, can't do that. Words,
Can't or won't.
Can't and won't.
Okay,
both. Grant, I do want to, if you could potentially pull up, because we did not do there was nothing to recap, and I was hoping to get Kading on and wasn't able to nail him down for an episode. Could you pull up what we would have? Oh, come on with that. Excuse me. Can we pull up what we would have recapped betting wise?
Oh shoot. Okay. It was not
if
not prepared for this one.
Yeah, no, you're good. It was just I don't want to skip that, because as many on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, tailed this weekend, the reverse psychology has started to turn in my favor. And now, this is
how big's this turn?
Well, and you know what? You can mock it all you want. You decided to on Twitter openly, and you can be against us. We accept the haters. We prefer the hate.
First of all, who's us?
Me and the Kluver Taylors.
That's the only thing you've ever known is hate, Kluver.
who's the we?
Are you saying I have a lot of haters?
I'm saying I hate you, and
it's fair.
I share the sentiment of many.
No, I mean you did.
Yeah, actually, this would be a good time to use the one soundboard we have.
The idea that you could catch the ball.
Quite frankly, I was more worried about the throw than the catch. I felt pretty good about Kluver. He's a senior, and everybody wanted to kill Kluver his first year when he was on campus. Now everybody loves him, so he's really grown over 5 years.
How is that a real quote?
And that's true too. They didn't want to kill him. He was hard to like for a while.
Has KF ever been more candid about a player in history? I don't know. I'm not sure.
He was pretty candid about me in an interview.
What did he say?
Before, it was either before my our junior or senior year. I think it was our junior year, where they were asked about the fullbacks, and he was talking about me, and he's like, Drake's made a lot of progress. If this was Drake his freshman year, I'd be worried because he wasn't very good. He goes, he's come a long way.
He just wasn't very good.
You're
yeah,
7 and 15.
Okay. So now you get a little more context as to the situation going on right here in the Awards winners.
Well, okay. But you want to know what? You want to know what I was before last weekend? I was 4 and 15. So I thought Cincy, Wisconsin, my gut told me to go against all three of these picks, so I flipped them 3-0. Cincy gives Iowa State their first loss. Wisconsin just barely keeps it close with Michigan, and Georgia State, they kept it within like a touchdown. So 3-0, and at this rate, give me 4 more weeks, 3 more weeks, and we're back to over 500. So we'll see what we come up with the strategy later on tonight for Awards winners. Conveniently, Kevin's not here tonight, but just wanted to make sure we go over that because that's a 3-0 day for your boy, and we made money.
No, I'm rooting for you. This is a good weekend from you. No, I do think it's interesting that when you went 0-3, we just completely skipped your this segment, but when you went 3-0, we're bringing it up on days that doesn't even happen. So.
I don't remember
at the beginning of the show.
We always do it the recap at the beginning.
Oh,
we forgot. We forgot one time, and Grant thinks it's some kind of
conveniently forgot.
Some kind of like government cover up.
I mean, wouldn't be a good government cover up if it was easily identifiable. But
most of theirs are.
I am curious, Drake. You played football for a long time. If you were down, let's call it like 4 touchdowns in a game, and you started celebrating a ton after a score, like it's a good drive, well orchestrated, no nonsense drive. You scored a touchdown and started celebrating around the stadium. Do you think that would be well received?
Yeah.
I don't think that I'd have made it past the 35-yard line before Coach Doyle clotheslined my stupid ass.
Okay. All right.
And that's fair. Fortunately for myself, Coach Doyle isn't here tonight, and we will celebrate. And
we should. That would be cool if we had. He was the. You think Doyle's next project is just a betting coach of the Walk-Ons?
I doubt it, but that'd be cool. Grant, your weekend.
6-4 record. Started out Friday night, San Jose State. This is getting the Friday game right is so big in terms of just how I feel, my overall mood of the day going in on Saturday. Like if I go 2-0 Friday or 0-2 on Friday, I'm assuming the next day is a total disaster. Like the weekend is over already. But if I start off with a win on Friday night, I feel great. Honestly, everything was either pretty much got it, no worries, or dead instantly. So we didn't have a ton to worry about.
Houston, are you actually betting all of these?
Oh yeah, every single one of them,
and more.
You're a sick freak.
I mean, look at the numbers. 34 and 32 and 1. We're doing okay.
And 6-4 on the weekend. That's winning ball. That's winning betting.
At 34, 32 and 1, the casino's winning on juice.
Well, the total record, yes, but he's close. He's close. He's right there.
Hey, season's not over yet. All right.
Notice big of me to not hate on Grant when it doesn't go the other way around. But hey, I want Grant to win. I want all.
Hey, I said I'm a team player. I want you to do well.
But there is juice involved with betting. FanDuel sponsors this segment, sponsors the podcast, and you can make all of these picks, whether it's against me or with me. And it would take you an hour to do it, but to tail Gary each weekend, you can do all of that within the FanDuel app. And they've got all of these lines. The line this weekend, we'll get to it later, is Iowa -3.5, and the lowest total of the season, 35.5 points between the Badgers and Hawkeye.
Quarterback?
It's a good question. And that'll be probably the topic of conversation once we get through a few things on the rundown here. The first thing is some of you, and Grant, I know, did a little intro, little bookkeeping, I believe you called it, on the Grand Island College Football Show. First episode officially dropped on the RSS feed, the main feed yesterday. Some of you, many in fact, about 3,000 so far between the YouTube and the audio platforms, have listened or downloaded that.
Good for you, Bun Thug.
Oh, thanks, Drake.
And a lot of great reviews already. A lot of there's big Grant fans. The team Grant in the YouTube comments.
Grant heads. Grantettes.
the Grantettes. What is that? Grant came to me 2 weeks ago, and he was like, "Hey, what if I just do like a little Grant college football show?" I was like, "Go for it." He's like, "What if I bring my friend so I just have someone to talk to?" And I was like, "Okay." And you have the Grant Allen College Football Show. You don't have to listen to it, as Grant would tell you in his own show.
No.
I recommend it. I listened to it yesterday. It was fantastic. So for anybody that likes Grant, once more, Grant, you have that option. If you don't want to listen, just keep listening to the regular shows that come out. No one's forcing you to do anything. Yeah, or don't. Or
just delete the podcast app as a whole.
Or you know what? Forget we ever existed.
You can go outside. Go outside.
Touch grass, you know?
I forget this podcast exists for long periods of time.
And that's how it should be. It's not that important. This guy on YouTube says Grant for POTUS. Well,
maybe one day. I don't know if
don't do that to yourself.
A lot of podcast clips gonna get used against me.
Gonna have to
Your
do
affiliation to me is way too much for you to ever be considered for presidency.
Gonna have to do a real good clean scrubbing of all the walk-on content since you joined the team, and I don't want to do that personally. Next on the agenda here is something that I saw weeks ago, and I knew that this was when Grant was on his little work trip that he couldn't make it, but I wanted to save this because I knew that this is something that Grant would love, and this is from Idaho football. And this man right here is holding a bag or a burlap sack of turnover taters.
Okay,
I love that.
You've seen the turnover chain. You've seen different iterations. I believe they had a. Help me out, Grant. What are some other turnover props that have been used?
Ole Miss has the turnover basketball hoop right now, where you just go dunk a basketball
on the
sidelines right now.
Yeah.
There's like a turnover trident, I think, at Arizona.
I think I would have stopped at turnover chain, but since it's not, because I hated that trend, I still don't like it. But if you're gonna do it, the taters is at least a fun iteration of it.
A bag of Idaho potatoes is wholesome, and I approve of it. I agree. Don't love all of the different iterations of it, but the turnover tater is elite, and I knew Grant would like that.
Yeah. They do have shout out Home Field Apparel, by the way, great stuff over there. They have T-shirts now you can buy that just say the Fighting Taters.
Wow,
they are absolutely gorgeous for University of Idaho over there, the Vandals. One of my favorite stadiums actually in college football over there, the Kibbe Dome.
Yeah, they play in a dome. One of the few that's left, right, in college football, and
easily the most dangerous dome in college football. That end zone is like 3 feet away from a massive brick wall.
Okay, well, that actually brings up something that happened this past weekend that I don't know if Drake saw or not. Did we see the guy? Was it Texas
run into
A&M?
the wall?
Right into the brick wall.
And is he okay? Like, he's not okay, obviously, but is he able to use his limbs?
I think he ended up being more okay than people thought he would be. I thought he was paralyzed on the field.
On the spot.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. It was not good. What was this? Texas A&M? Or no, Notre Dame. No, it's not Notre Dame. Grant, save me.
Okay.
What game was this in?
I'm kind of
Oklahoma.
Okay.
I don't know.
I missed this one. I'm sorry.
You missed this?
I feel like I didn't see this.
You missed
long
the dude
pass
head first into the brick wall.
Long past the end zone. The ball was late, so the guy was already in the back of the end zone. I don't even know if he catches it or not. He runs out of the end zone, avoids the goalpost, and this brick wall that's part of the stadium. It's like this little. It's probably 4 feet high, 5 feet high. He runs directly into it.
Oh, it is. Shout out! I think it was Oklahoma.
Just crunches himself. That
thing I did see this. I'm sorry.
That thing has to come out immediately.
Oh
yeah.
I mean, that's a lawsuit.
For sure. If he doesn't sue him, he's crazy.
I mean,
this is the audio on this.
That's a lawsuit every day of the week, twice on Sundays.
There must be a field mic. I'm pulling up the video, I promise, but there must be like a field mic on this because the sound on this is tough. Here, there it is. It was Oklahoma, Drake. There you go. That's hard. It's hard to watch.
Wow.
That was Kent State versus Oklahoma. My God. Oh my God. The crunch.
I think he's.
It's like an egg cracking, dude.
Why is there a brick wall there?
I don't.
Is that necessary?
You know what it is? That's 50 million right to that guy's NIL account.
It should be.
My God.
I'm worried about targeting, and there's brick walls in the end zone. Got bigger issues out there.
Can someone throw a flag on that brick wall? God damn it.
Brick walls banned in the first half.
Speaking
It's
of
like
NIL,
when football was created, they had the goalposts on the end zone line.
yeah, that was
Oh,
crazy.
did you guys see CFL moving the end zones to the back now, or the goalposts to the back of the end zone?
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're done with it. And I saw the Canadian football diehards were pissed about it. They were so upset.
The purists.
The purists out there. There's somewhere out there. There's a Montreal Alouettes fan saying, "This is not the football that I grew up falling in love with. How dare they move the goalpost?"
Well, hopefully that kid gets some money. Hopefully some of the kids in Iowa City are getting some money. The Swarm is going to help with that. For anybody interested in helping to donate to some of the athletes, maybe you like to be charitable every year, you pick your cause. The Iowa Swarm Collective, we just
It's a
listed
tax
Brad.
write-off.
It is. And it goes to a great cause, and it's going to help us keep elite players home as well as bring some in. We just got a 6th rated player in the country for the women's basketball team. McKenna Velichko committed last week. The Swarm certainly played a role.
How do you pronounce that?
Velichko, yeah.
Velichko, okay.
Well, you know where she's from.
Well, probably originally Russia,
Yep.
but California
I was going to say.
is where she will be traversing to Iowa from when she does arrive on campus next summer. Likely, she's a part of the 2026 class. The Swarm helped get her. The Swarm helped get Mark Gronowski. He's going to be a hot topic later in the show. And the Swarm is going to help us keep a lot of these players year in, year out, because unfortunately you have to recruit your own guys now. If you haven't listened to the episode with Brad, CEO of the Swarm, we just did that last week. He helped us preview, and a fantastic episode. I had 2 or 3 people tell me
re-recruit your own fucking players is exactly what's wrong with everything in college football right now.
it's a little bit off.
Wait until you see the legislation that got passed today, Drake. Just wait. Is that on the rundown?
Yeah, I put that on there.
Okay, we'll get to it.
So shout out to Brad. Several people saying that was one of the better episodes we've done in a very long time. Very informative. And with Brad and the NIL stuff, especially with the rev share coming into effect this summer, everything is changing. Seems like week to week. And so he gave us a great update on what that looks like. You can donate to the Swarm and help out the student athletes. Gray's Gourmet to Go. Chicken lips, sourdough pizza, street
Goat.
tacos. Goated. Talked to Pete today. Legend. Passing out lips around the stadium on home games, I've heard. Just
I'm jealous.
when's the last time you had a well, it was when you saw Wallace when you were with Grant.
Yeah.
When was that you had those lips?
A couple years ago, huh?
Sweet, sweet lips.
Had have been. I was in school, so at least 2 years ago.
Haven't
Could
kissed
be
those
2
lips.
years ago to like right now, honestly.
Well, it's been too long since you've touched those lips. See if you could get some sent out to Arizona. Man.
He is for the great wedding. Drake Kulick is being catered by Grace. That's still true.
Yeah.
Still true.
There we go.
True or not, Drake Kulick getting married. True. Odds on that one on FanDuel were plus a lot for a while. Till they
That
weren't.
was believing
Facts.
Drake.
Gray's is amazing. They are the perfect tailgate food and just the perfect dinner. It's a Wednesday night. You probably didn't order them tonight. If you did, congrats to you. You're getting to experience the show while eating Gray's. That's one hell of an experience. But think about tomorrow. How many of you guys actually
Thanks
have
to
dinner?
Grays.
Huh?
It's a hell of an experience thanks to Grays.
Yeah. And us. And you
We
showing up for the
stink.
show. Tomorrow, what are the odds that you have dinner plans? you could have them if you just decide, well, we're doing sourdough pizza tomorrow from Gray's. We're gonna order it for delivery or pickup. And
Doing the sourdough crust is so above and beyond.
yeah, it's insane. I'm gonna have some when we go back for the Oregon game here in a couple weeks. College athletes can now bet on pro sports.
Hopefully on FanDuel, though, right here.
Probably on FanDuel.
Should be.
That's the legislation change today, Drake. The NCAA, I guess, is now changing the rules so that NCAA athletes and staff can bet on professional sports.
That's insane.
It's insane that it's happening, but it shouldn't be, because it should have, like, being able to bet on the professional level should have always been a thing if you're of age.
Yeah, I don't disagree. It's just insane that they actually did it. That's how much money and pressure these betting sites are putting on.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's part of it. They've got a lot of power. They got a lot of cash to throw around. We just had this conversation on taglines, didn't we, Grant?
Yeah, it was literally. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of convenient timing.
And
watch now. There's going to be next year. You're going to be seeing players run across FanDuel logos on the field. Or, I mean, hopefully FanDuel has the logo. It's fine. But, like, gambling logos on the field as their highlights are being played over. Like, hey, this wide receiver at Tulsa gambled on his own games. Watch. There's a casino on the field for him. Like, how could he ever do that?
He scores a touchdown and places a bet at a kiosk in the end zone.
Whoever could have given him the impression that maybe it was okay. But I don't know. I just want this is nice, but I want a written apology to the Brands family. This is what I want.
How about Noah Shannon and
written apology?
All the other guys. Now, granted, this is just for professional sports, so I don't know what the nature of their bets were specifically. I have to imagine there was probably some college sports betting within their accounts as well. But yeah, this is a tough look for them to go back on after. Well, I guess it wasn't even the NCAA that did that. That was the state of Iowa that came after those guys. And have we put those guys out for public execution yet? I mean,
the players?
No, the guys who came after them.
Seems like a harsh punishment.
The players didn't do anything wrong. Oh, this guy decided to take it upon himself to just be like, you know what? I'm coming after the university
with no warrant, dude. He did it without a warrant.
Yeah, he definitely broke several rules and used like illegal software to like geo-target.
And that should have been thrown out immediately.
How are there not? I mean, I've never been a cop or any sort of
oh, you haven't?
Anything in that kind of world, but I gotta imagine there's bigger fish to fry than like, can't believe these 18-year-old athletes are betting $15 on the NBA tonight.
This guy literally woke up.
Yeah,
this guy literally woke up one Monday and was like, you know what? I'm just gonna
ruin the state of Iowa.
Let's just see if I can nab a couple Cyclones and Hawkeyes. That'd be sick. What a douchebag.
Yeah, there's a special place in hell reserved for that cocksucker.
Wednesday night football tonight, Grant.
Oh yeah, got it in the quad box right now.
What's it look like? What is it? What's our update on the scores right now?
It's 13-0. Liberty is taking the lead over UTEP in El Paso, Texas, in the Sun Bowl. One of my favorite stadiums in this country. Out there, when the sun sets over the Sun Bowl at UTEP, it's a beautiful sight to be seen.
Is that like a bucket list college football item, or?
Have you witnessed this?
I mean, in person, no. On TV, yes. I've never been to. Actually, I have been to El Paso once.
El Paso's a cool city, man. That's a cool place to be.
It is. I was there not on purpose. When we were coming back from Titan U, I had my 2-hour flight from Nashville to Denver became a 15-hour excursion where I got they kept us in the air because of storms and told us to go to Albuquerque, and then we had to go to past Albuquerque because everyone else went to Albuquerque. So we went to El Paso to get more fuel.
Wait, so hold on.
Okay.
You were on a plane for how long?
On the plane, I have no idea. Like the overall travel time was like 15 hours. Like whenever we left Titan to then like 5:30 or 6 a.m. the next day.
Oh, I remember that.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I had my I was still a college student at the time, so I had my summer class final like 2 hours after.
Before all that happened, though, we parted ways after a great meal at Shake Shack. You and I.
Yeah, Shake Shack's great. Fantastic. They got
some
great stuff there. The Shack burger. Delicious over there.
Big fan. I do have a little beef though with as you know, we've been on Wednesday night, right?
Mhm.
We've established this. We're a Wednesday night show. We do Sundays and Wednesdays. And it looks like imitation. Best form of
Sincerest form of flattery.
Yeah. Iowa everywhere, guys. The other podcaster for Muscatine, Chris Hassel, along with Chris Williams, they've now moved their show permanently to Wednesday nights. So we're now not only competing with Coach Ferentz and Hawk Talk with Coach and Dolph live from the View rooftop every Wednesday.
Oh, we are? Oh shoot! I didn't even. We got to look in the mirror at some point.
They come on at like 6:30 every Wednesday. Now the Iowa Everywhere guys are on at 7 p.m. every Wednesday. They're just, we're just out here bleeding viewers because we're just split. Everybody's split in time between all the shows. Don't want to say we did it first, but we did it first.
It's like the late night
TV
TV
don't
wars.
even claim that guy.
Oh.
We don't even know.
Have they always been on? Wait, what is this recent or?
They've done a couple of the Wednesday night shows the last few weeks just because one of them has a conflict during the morning Thursday, and then they're like, "What if we just shift? What if we just shift it to Wednesday nights?" And I'm sitting there listening to the show, and I'm like, "Oh, but that's when we do it, though. Like, do we have to?"
So are you like are you saying this because you're bummed you can't watch it?
No,
okay.
I'm making a joke like we have beef with these guys. We're
doing like I've never even heard of these guys.
We're doing a fake beef. Who are these guys that are now doing?
Oh, you want to like do a little quick action like WWE reel or whatever?
I would love if Drake got in on a little WWE action with other media members. Although the Iowa Everywhere guys wouldn't be first.
If you want to be the podcaster, you gotta beat the podcaster.
I'm not even going to say that little cunt's name.
Yeah, there'd be some other guys that would just a full-on RKO, like a real RKO.
Yeah, there's a few of them who can really get it. Actually, I can only think of one that can really get the smoke.
This guy.
I'll bury his old ass.
Just got here from Hawk Talk. See? Somebody just went and listened to Coach and Dolph. And speaking of, we have new.
Can you watch that live? Like, can you go and sit in there?
Yeah, you can.
Is that
I think you can watch it live on YouTube. I've never done it. I don't know, but some people do. We have news from that live Hawk Talk with Coach as well about our guy Mark.
Do I need to find a breaking news siren real quick?
Dun, dun, dun. KF said he had another good day today. In the Tuesday presser yesterday, he said he had a good day of practice. They were feeling pleasantly surprised, pretty optimistic actually, based on but when he got injured, they really weren't sure. They had to
MCL sprain, PCL sprain.
Sprain. Yeah, just I don't know what specific ligaments, but it ended up just being a sprain. MRIs came back, no tears, all good. They needed to see how he reacted to Tuesday's practice to see if there was any crazy swelling, if there was going to be a lot of pain or stiffness on Wednesday.
Just get him on the Brett Favre method.
I was going to say, there's got to be some stuff that we can just
give this embezzle guy money from a university.
Yeah, it's
I was just thinking eat Vicodin, but
Coach said that today he did well. He responded well to Tuesday's practice. Had another good day on Wednesday, and it's realistic to expect him to play on Saturday. Yeah,
that's great news.
He's been day to day. We've been thinking Hank Brown, maybe Jeremy Hecklinski. A lot of questions about the quarterback situation in the press conference. Sounds like we're going to get old Marky G.
They have like Mr. Miyagi back there doing a little on his leg.
Well, pause on that one.
Well, you never seen Karate Kid?
Where's he putting? Where's he spitting on? What's he?
You never seen Karate Kid?
I've seen Karate Kid. I just didn't know where you're putting your hands. I just didn't know if your hands were going on his.
How high up on his leg?
Yeah, where's this? Was that his knee or is that upper thigh, Grant? Or
I mean, it's clearly knee if you've seen the movie, but yeah,
What
go ahead.
massage? Now we
Family
did talk
show.
about. Well, we talked about
Family
on,
movie.
We talked about on taglines how you're a big Deshaun Watson guy.
You keep saying this and no one's responding. Like you're like what's her name? Used to be like Nancy Grace. Is that who it was on like on TV back in like 2010? She'd just be making wild accusations all the time.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Any of the just the View. That would be actually. I would love to see it.
Joy Behar.
I was trying to
bag.
pitch for a while when Skip Bayless was doing his contract. I was like, they should put him in the middle of the View. Just argue the worst debate of all time.
We've just been over how you're a big Clemson, big Dabo guy, big Clemson quarterback guy. And
yeah, the Clemson is unfortunately, and it's come back to bite me only. I've reaped no rewards of it. Like I've benefited zero from it all between Klubnik and then I guess I don't know. I mean, Trevor's been all NFL. Like I wasn't really, it wasn't a controversial take, but like Trevor Lawrence might be a good quarterback when he was at Clemson. But in the NFL, I feel like I don't know. He struggled a little bit outside that one playoff game, and I've been believing in him. So it felt good Monday night seeing him get that victory.
Wednesday, we'll leave that be. Wednesday night football. Now there's something like football. There's a football game every single day for like 49 days straight or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like 42 days in a row. I feel like it used to be longer, frankly.
Yeah.
I feel like it used to be at least 50 days. And then, I don't know, just so they're trying to take the football away from us, guys. They're giving us less days of football.
No, I don't think that's true. I think they're pretty much trying to put it in every. I think if somebody would agree to a Tuesday midday like noon game, they would run it.
That would be people. The coaches probably don't want to agree to that. That would get incredible views if you just forced, like, I don't know, pick like just an American Conference matchup. Tulsa's going to play Memphis at noon on Tuesday. The views would be unbelievable.
Hey, guess what? Monday morning at 9 a.m. Yeah, it's Cincinnati versus Colorado, the Big 12 matchup of the week.
Well, it's no different than like the week before Thanksgiving and the week of. Like St. Bonaventure's playing UMass Lowell or something in some like tournament in a warehouse. But usually you're probably not interested. But I don't know, you're flipping around on the TV or you got work on. You're like, oh, shoot, ball's on. All right, let's see what's going on here. And, by the end of the day, you and the accounting team are just chanting on St. Bonaventure.
You're in the break room just, holy shit, I got money on this, man.
Dude, did you see what that guy's doing? True freshman out there?
How about it?
Looks like Paul George.
Paul George.
I guess.
Are you excited for Hawkeye basketball, Grant?
I am. Yeah, I was actually trying to figure out. There's I was looking at potentially doing like an extended weekend in Iowa City to catch some Hawkeye basketball potentially, but the schedule didn't didn't work out, fortunately. But there's I'm excited. It's kind of like a new. I think the girls team has got some cool stuff going on, and the guys team's got a lot to look forward to. I'm jealous of the students. Like if you're a student now, you've no excuse to not go. At least you've no excuse to at least you have to attend one game because they moved the student section now. You got like Ben McCollum is literally like running up the student section at the football games, like begging you to go. He's shaking hands and kissing babies out there.
He's campaigned like a motherfucker for sure.
So I think you have to attend at least one game as a student. I could understand the frustration, the past 3 years, especially too. It's like not even teams underperforming. They can't even give you a great view. It's like what's going on. But now they're putting you right front and center. I'm jealous of the students. I'm excited for Hawkeye basketball.
Drake, you're aware that we have a potential lottery pick on the basketball team.
I am quite unaware of that fact.
We have an entirely new roster outside of like one or two guys. And we have a brand new coach who was at Drake last year. And the point guard he brought with him from Drake, preseason All Big Ten, preseason All American in some places, I think. And
wait, you said a point guard that started at Drake University in Des Moines is a lottery pick?
Even better, he started at Northwest Missouri State with Ben McCollum 2 years ago or 3 years ago, whenever he started, and came with him from Northwest, the Bearcats, to Drake. They were at Drake for 1 year, won like 34 games, and now he got swiped up by the Hawkeyes and Beth Getz, and he's like potentially the best point guard in the country.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Drake, you'll have to Google his highlights. Like he had a game versus Kansas State early last year where he was just lighting the team on fire. And then in the NCAA tournament, he just straight up stole the souls of everyone in Columbia, Missouri. It was incredible. I mean, I was I have a lot of Mizzou friends down here, right? So we're all watching the game, and it was just like he just single-handedly sucked the entire energy out of the room. Just him. It was awesome.
He made some incredible shots in that game. Yeah, it's crazy.
Very good.
We're
We have the best point guard in the country.
He's obviously pretty tall too, but if you were just walking by him on the street, you'd be like, "Oh, that's a guy." Sure.
He the best part about him, Drake, is his engine, his gas tank, it's unlimited.
Can't say the same.
Same. Can confirm the workout I did today. We know gas tank limited over here at in Waukee. I don't know what fighter that pops in your mind when you think unlimited oxygen.
Marab.
Okay, well this guy is Marab. He doesn't get tired. There's no fatigue.
UFC player comp.
Yeah.
I like this. We got this kid from, I think he's from Spain, Alvaro. He's like
Alvaro
7'2".
Figueras or something like that.
Yeah. I saw a bunch of.
We have the best point guard in the country and a 7'2" Euro.
Yeah, bro.
No.
We're changing the game here, man.
We're the Nuggets now. We're just
The University of Iowa in Iowa City.
Come back for a game, man. Let's hit Carver.
I mean, would be fun.
If they're elite, if they're just out of nowhere elite, which we're not, they're not, like, they're still projected like middle to slightly above upper half of the Big Ten. But if they just go off and they're like making some crazy run, we could probably put that on the walk-on books and just somehow make it to a game. All of us.
Be cool. If we're talking winter sports though, I want to test out this idea. I think. Well, no. Do we have a ski team? Is that?
No, I don't think so.
I think this is the year I'm going to try and figure out wrestling.
What do you mean figure out?
I still don't really know how it's scored.
Okay.
Like I've seen, when we wrestle Penn State or Iowa State, like I'll watch, but I don't know like the intricacies. I'm going to try and watch like more than one meet a year.
Okay.
This year, and see if I can like figure it out a little bit more.
Drake, do you keep up with our wrestling team? Are we supposed to be good this year?
I don't keep up with the recruiting and that kind of stuff. No.
Okay.
I don't really know the guys' ages either. I just try to watch as many as I can. Somebody
in the chat definitely will. Anybody watching, feel free to comment if you follow the wrestling team more than we do around here.
I think we have one of the Ferrari brothers. He's pretty good.
Yeah, the
Ben
younger
Keeter's
one.
really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know who we lost and who we didn't. Oh, we still have Gabe Arnold, right? He was a freshman, right?
Yeah,
but then
good.
We lost Ja'Cory.
Teamer?
Isn't it? Teamer?
Yeah.
I think we lost him, but we still have Gabe. Anyways.
That's the place that they sell that place out. Did you ever go to a wrestling meet when you were in Iowa City, Grant?
No, I'll be honest.
That's too bad. That was a miss.
It was. I watched plenty of them. I still remember
at Fieldhouse
sitting. No, I was at the far left end of the bar at Bo James.
Bo James.
And in Iowa City, sitting next to this dude had to have been like, he was like 6'5", 300, like huge dude. And he was just, we're watching is probably the 2022 meet versus Penn State, and him just trying to explain all the wrestling rules to me. He was so into it. I was like, I have no clue what's going on right now, man. I was like, I got the scoreboard and I got that guy is pinning that other guy, and that's about it.
Should be a fun year for all the winter sports.
That's good. That's good news.
Stanford University today received or at least it broke, the news did. They received a singular donation to the school from one of their former football players back in the 1960s. Would you like to guess the amount?
Well, he's probably a Silicon Valley guy now.
I don't know what he does.
I think I know the number already, so I don't want to say. Can I?
Drake, you want to take a guess?
I'm gonna write it down.
Because so does it have anywhere? Is it anything even in the same hemisphere as Phil Knight?
It's not like an unfathomable amount, but it is
100 million.
Half of that. It was 50
50.
million.
Okay, 50 was my other guess. Some bitch.
Yeah. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. We need
Didn't Phil Knight do $1 billion?
I don't think he gave $1 billion to Oregon, but he is.
I think Phil Knight said. Phil Knight just said whatever it takes.
Yeah, I think it'll be $1 billion eventually when they're just over there. Yeah, they just have. I mean, they literally have Nike money, like whatever you want. I think they have 4 of the top 10 recruits in next year's class. They almost have half of the top 10.
Why would you not want to go there, dude?
They'll just give you so much money, and they're good. And Dan Lanning is a sick coach.
The facilities are incredible.
They're unbelievable. Lanning seems like a baller.
He's just, he's the perfect kind of just absolute psycho.
Is he the best? Is he the best coach in college football right now? Does he have an argument for that?
I feel like, I mean, would you put him above Kirby right now? Like, still,
Kirby can't beat Bama.
What was his sin? He lost in the playoff last year. Like, I don't know. I mean, I think he's up there. He's easily top three.
If I'm a kid right now, I want to go play for Dan Lanning over Kirby Smart.
Yes, I agree with that.
That would be my choice.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
It definitely isn't James Franklin.
No, it is not. That was hilarious.
Unreal, right?
Shout out UCLA.
Hey,
For
good
real.
win for the squad. I don't know I don't know if I think they celebrated and then they all went home and realized they're still 1-4. And
but if you're 0-4, like, come on, let them. I mean,
and you beat Penn State there.
Yeah.
They'll forever remember. Like, think about those guys in 20 years, Drake. They're gonna remember that one game. They won't even give a fuck about the end of the year. No bowl game probably. Like, but remember we knocked off top 5 Penn State.
Could you imagine?
We've got one of those. We were 7-5 our senior year, but we beat Ohio State going away.
They were a high school team.
I mean, Drake, these guys were 0-4. They had never led at any point during the season.
Wow.
They got blown out by New Mexico, blown out by UNLV. Like, you guys were 7. Like, you guys at least had a winning record.
Yeah, we almost beat Penn State that year before we
like. You guys had at least proven that you could be leading in a game at some point.
That's tough.
Yeah, it is. Big Grove, shout out to them. We had an amazing live show last Friday. Me and Corey Brada did a live show from there. Plan on doing more in the future, and they have an incredible spot in Des Moines. I think they have probably an incredible spot at all their places. The way that it was set up in Des Moines, can't imagine they're doing it any less quality anywhere else. The patio was insane. The weather was warm. We were a little bit worried when we scheduled this thing. Like, is it going to be chilly at the start of October? Nope. It was like 88 degrees when we started. It was t-shirt and shorts weather. Thank you to everybody.
It was 105 here today.
That's so hot. It's so hot. I'm sure Big Grove would love to expand to Phoenix. I'm fine if they don't, because we don't need to sit out in 110 degrees. But they are in Des Moines, Omaha, Solon, Cedar Rapids, and Iowa City, and each location I think has a different food menu, and the reviews are like, it doesn't matter where you go, it's unbelievable food and unbelievable hospitality, allowing us to do shows from there. We figured it out. Could have been a little louder on the patio. We'll figure that out for next time, but it is what it is.
I thought it's. I mean, I feel like for our production levels, it sounded fine.
On the live stream, it did. Online, in person, the speakers could have been louder, but that's okay.
Sorry,
that's okay. And then if there was one thing that I could just magically teleport into my office right now, as we did this, we finished up this podcast and I edited it and produced it here tonight, it would be probably like a French silk pie shake from Hamburg Inn.
Okay.
And I know, Drake, your tummy doesn't always agree with some foods.
Well, I'm
like
just
that.
pissed because I thought for sure you were going to say you would teleport me in.
I'd rather drink a shake than I'm not gonna say. I was gonna make a joke, and I'm just not. I
That's
would
hurtful.
teleport. I'd teleport you in. I think the shake probably tastes better.
Pause.
But I mean, dude, I'd love to see you too. I'd bring you in here and we could cuddle or something. I don't know. The
I'd hang
shake,
out with your kid.
yeah, dude. How about Ken Diesel, huh?
Yeah.
And Brooke and the little guy Brooksy, man. He's got
He's
more
still
hair.
too little for me to hang out with. I
Yeah.
don't trust myself around things that fragile.
Oh, they're more durable than you think.
Yeah, but Ken is like, she's a grown-up baby now.
Yeah, a grown-up baby. Yeah,
She's a grown-up now.
That's a good
She
way
can-
to describe an almost 3.
She can handle herself.
Grown-up baby.
Grown-up. Grown
Yeah,
woman.
she'll roughhouse. She'll roughhouse a little bit. She'll jump. She's got good, their coordination and their balance really comes around by this time.
What's like the most advanced? Like, what's you ever around? Like, what's something Ken Diesel does or has maybe said that you're like, oh, you can do that. You know that. You're there. I didn't
dude,
know that.
it's every day, and I can't give you anything specific. I will say this past 2 weeks ago, she started spelling her name.
Okay.
Like all
Did she
6
get
letters.
the letters right?
Yeah, Kinley, baby.
Oh, I thought I'm like, wow, Ken Diesel, right there on the fridge. It's pretty impressive.
She knows almost the whole alphabet, like,
Okay.
and not like, well, I mean, she can sing the ABCs, and she can, if she has like a little puzzle with the 26 letters in front of her, she knows pretty much all of them on recall. Like, hey, what is this? What does it stand for? That's a D for daddy. Like, it's pretty impressive. And I don't know if that's good for a 2.5-year-old or not, but
Is that good? She's 17.
she's in 6th grade. She's spelling it. But like, man, Grant, it's every time she opens her mouth, she says something or like puts a longer sentence together. The other day, this was like a pull on the heartstrings moment. Unprompted, she just kind of looked up at me. We were playing, and she goes, "Daddy, thanks for playing toys with me."
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh my God!"
Oh.
Like gratitude unprompted from the not even 3-year-old. I was
Thanks
like,
for playing toys with me. Wow.
It was unbelievable, dude. Your heart grows 10 sizes. So yeah, the kids are great. Everyone should have kids. Have kids. Drake, have kids.
Hello, bro.
Let's get to awards winners.
Oh,
So
can we say that one sentence about Wisconsin at least?
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about Mark.
Can we say like one sentence?
This is supposed to be the Wisconsin preview.
Do you want to all?
Well, my whole premise was going to be: should we start Mark if he's not 100%? Like, or should we just save him against this Wisconsin team that's not very good at football this year? And
Wait, seriously? They suck?
they
Is it
have a
at
really,
Camp Randall?
really, they have a really tough schedule that probably overshadows like how it makes them look worse than they are. But yes, they're not great at football. In their last 8 Big Ten games, they've failed to score more than 14 points 7 out of 8 times.
Oh, sounds like us.
I do think the schedule is very difficult, and part of me thinks, like especially with this being it's a trophy game as well. I have a hard time feeling like it's going to be 42-10 again. Like last year, but or whatever the score was.
I don't think anybody thought that was going to happen though either.
No, like I think we should be able to win. Obviously, like I think we're the better team, but I feel like it's like my brain's having a hard time wrapping around that Wisconsin's like that bad.
It's gonna feel great
not,
to keep the bull.
Yeah,
it is a great trophy.
It's an unbelievable trophy. It is a night game in Camp Randall, so if environment and spot and situation was
they
never gonna
pump in fake crowd noise.
They do. They play it longer on plays.
You can hear it so loud when you're in their student section side because it's already loud, and then they're pumping. You can hear it from the speakers, like it's very clearly coming from the speakers.
Yeah, that's true. If there was one that they were going to get this year, it's this one, right? I mean, that schedule is brutal, and they just don't have. There's not a lot of players you can point to on their roster. They don't have that marquee running back that they used to have every year when we were playing them. They don't have any receivers that you point at.
Not playing either.
Their starting QB is. I think their one quarterback played last week when when the starter was hurt, and that's all the experience he has. Like Billy Edwards is their starter, and he's projected probably not to play. So it could at one point.
Billy Edwards sounds like he came from the trailer park.
Yeah, facts.
We both have this is a double look ahead. So look ahead technically for both teams.
Oh,
in consideration. Well, it's also I don't know where because we have Penn State up.
I don't think we can look ahead when you're 3-2.
Sure. Well, can Wisconsin look ahead if they're 2-3?
No, not really. Like I truly believe when you're thinking trap game here, you're like maybe in a year when we're both 4-1 or 5-0. But these are two teams that realistically have to play like every week as their last and try and win every single ball game and put 100% of effort into what's in front of them. Because if they don't, Wisconsin even more than Iowa, these are teams that can just get beat very easily. Yeah. I mean, Wisconsin just can't score. I was going to say they just don't have a receiver that's a super go-to guy. Their secondary has holes in it that we should be able to exploit, especially if Mark's feeling good. Their run game, stopping the run game is pretty good. They're one of the better teams at doing that, and that's a strength for us. So that's a strength on strength that we need to win. But there's other places that we should be able to win this game. Not even to mention special teams. If we can just get shit together there. So
is Fickle thinking at all if he loses this one, he's going to have a meeting with the AD Sunday morning?
There are a lot of people online saying that Iowa could be the nail in the coffin, which would be great.
Probably not. He's probably not thinking that, but
no, but like he's probably got a nice buyout, right? Like in some.
Well, we've been over
he'll coach.
Best job in this country is fired college football coach.
Yeah, he'll coach for like Stanford next year or something like that. Like he'll find a job.
It's beautiful there right now, North Alabama.
Like Birmingham, UA Birmingham probably needs a coach every other year or something.
Oh yeah, they're firing. What's his name is there right now? Ravens quarterback, Super Bowl. Bald guy. You can.
I don't know.
Drake, help me out here.
Drake said his internet quit, so he's no longer with us. Drake is not in the room with us anymore. But yeah, my whole premise was going to be: I think that if
UAB's coach, someone,
if Mark's knee was not at least 90%, if we didn't have 90% of what Mark Gronowski has been, like in the Indiana game, then I think we should have sat him. But it sounds like we're going to have a decently healthy Mark Gronowski.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this could be. I could be wrong. I feel like this is one of the, like I always say, it's like a Kirk Ferentz blowout where it's like 14 points, but it was like comfortable 14. Where you look on paper and you're like, dude, they only won by 10. But it's like, yeah, but when you if you watch Iowa football long enough, you know that this 10 Dilfer. Thank you, whoever said Trent Dilfer.
Oh, Dilfer is the coach of UA Birmingham.
Yes. Anyways, sorry, I got distracted there. But do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, and Iowa blowout. We're like, he'll
see a 10-point margin there and he'll be like, oh, we're just gonna sit on this for the next 45 minutes.
Well, I could imagine a scenario where if we do get up in this game and we take some kind of control of possession and time of possession, we're not getting too fancy with at least what Mark is doing or asked to do, because you hurt something and the risk of re-injury obviously increases. And we got Mark for 6 more games in a bowl game. Like we're trying to keep this guy on the field. And I just don't know if Mark is going to be, and what's crazy about that is then that takes away from Mark's game because he's a runner. He's a guy
I want him to be like 105%
right
healthy to play.
Yeah.
Like not even, hey, I'm like really confident I could play. No, I need you're healthier than you were to start the season.
The style that he plays, you need that. Yeah.
Especially, I don't know. I guess I'd like to think Hank Brown can. I know the photo of him throwing off his back foot is bad. Okay,
I'm a bigger believer in Hank Brown than probably most of the Iowa fan base.
I think I am too. I think he can. I think he can do it. I kind of like. I mean, what was great was when was the last time we had a QB debate where like 3 different groups of people were making arguments over why this quarterback's actually really good.
Again, the floor of our quarterback room has significantly risen since the last few years. So
I did put out a poll. Did you see?
I saw that. Yeah, I did see that. What was the result?
The results of the poll were interesting. Not because like Gronowski had 60%. This is by the way, for those that don't follow me on Twitter, it was just who's going to be QB1 on Saturday. And this is after the announcement that Kirk made in the press conference. He was like, we got 3 guys. Whoever looks the best is going to play. We're just going back to square one, QB competition. Generating some.
Who looks good on Friday?
Generating some competition. Gronowski 60%. Hank Brown 23%. And here's where it gets interesting. 9% of people voted for wild card surprise, but only 8% of people voted for Hecklinski.
So what? You know what that tells me is we got some Shaggy fans.
I mean, I'm kind of
give us Jackson Stratton, right? Dude, he led a drive against UCLA.
We don't even consider he's got. His first pass versus UCLA was so sick.
He ripped it, dude.
I just remember sitting on the couch, and at this point I'm like, what is this season?
Tim Lester has unlocked Jackson Stratton.
I'm just like, oh my god, wait, that was a bullet. He's not. I was expecting
he absolutely
ripped it, man. Overhead double pass, but this guy's great. My last wait, I had something for this. Hold on.
Okay. Quarterback playing Mark Gronowski, playing Wisconsin.
I don't remember. Shoot. I mean, it might come to me in the middle of
Hawks by a million. Was that it? Hawks by a million?
I would like for it to be Hawks by a million, except that we only have so much time in the game to get to a million.
Right.
We just ran out of time. I'll think of it.
Okay. I'm going to give my picks and then you can give yours. I'm not going to run the music because Kevin's not here. It's his music. My eyes immediately go to South Florida, North Texas.
Oh.
And this is on the FanDuel app, by the way. Again, presented by FanDuel this year. All of these lines, the best lines on FanDuel, America's Sportsbook. I'm seeing North Texas plus 1.5 at home. And it feels like there was or has been a decent amount of hype on North Texas this year. And their offense particularly. And I feel like, they're at home plus 1.5. I think they maybe they can get that done, but then it kind of feels like one of those games where then South Florida just goes in and beats them by a lot.
Can we workshop something here? Does your flip strategy work when the game's kind of a coin flip already to begin with? Is that?
We're gonna see because I'm going with
you did do a lot better last week, and I guess since he was only a 1-point spread, but the other ones were big spreads.
Sure.
Not exactly coin flip games.
Well, I'm picking a coin flip here in the 1.5. It feels like South Florida is going to win this game. So that means Texas plus 1, North Texas plus 1.5.
It's up the street. Denton, Texas.
But you should go.
I'm considering it, but I drove by there. For those that don't live in Denton, Texas, or don't drive by there, it is a construction zone now. And I drove by the stadium thinking about going, and I was like,
took a visit there in high school.
Oh my God, the traffic.
Gonna go to one of those bigger spreaded games. Okay. Rutgers travels 3 time zones to Washington.
Wow.
And I feel like Washington needs a bounce back game after the Ohio State game. I feel like Washington is better. They should cover that, which means Rutgers will probably cover. So I'm going Rutgers plus 10.5.
Well, you could. One of the best games of all of last year was Rutgers Washington.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I don't remember at all.
It's okay. Friday night classic.
Let's go to. We need one more.
Are there any other games? There's only 2.
There's only 2 games going on this weekend. Penn State at home against Northwestern.
Don't do it.
They should win by 22.5 points. Oh my God. Give me the Wildcats plus 22.5. That's what my gut tells me. That's what I'm picking.
Here's the thing with the Penn State, and we'll talk about this probably next week when we actually preview them, is that that loss might have been actually sneaky bad for Iowa.
Yeah, in a way. Yeah.
Not that the game, not good in the sense that they're more beatable probably than a lot of people thought they were 3 weeks ago.
Sure.
But bad in the sense that, one, if you lose, it probably isn't as much of a mulligan as you thought. And also that
2, it's not a ranked win anymore.
They're still they still got a good their roster on paper is still going to be good.
I want to make very clear that Penn State is still a great college football team.
Like to pretend they're just like some rollovers now is probably crazy. Although they did, I mean, UCLA did just kind of smack them around a little. They got dominated.
They scored a lot of points, but yeah, their defense couldn't.
They were up 20 at halftime.
Yeah, it was wild. It was wild.
It's crazy.
What does G-Bone have for us today?
I have a lot.
Okay.
And it's spread around, and we're just gonna have to deal with it.
Okay.
All right. First one, Friday night, North Texas, USF. This is a playoff game. We have a playoff game in October. You laugh at me, but you know I'm right. These two teams are outside of Memphis. It's USF and North Texas are playing for a potential playoff spot. That's 12 seed. Spot. Both great teams. North Texas canceled all classes afternoon on Friday.
Wow.
So that everyone, staff, students, is able to participate in festivities for the Mean Green. That's what college football is all about. So I will be taking North Texas -1.5 on Friday night. Very much looking forward to that one. Maryland +6.5 versus Nebraska. Here's one that is going to be all sorts of gross. People are going to lash out at this one. Texas -1 versus Oklahoma.
Wow.
This game's taking place not far from me at all at the Texas State Fair. I went to the Texas State Fair for the first time over the weekend. Watching Texas lose an Arch's performance at the Texas State Fair, surrounded by Texas fans, was an experience like I've never seen before. This has nothing to do with the game, but I just wanted to say that.
The New York Times put out an article that Arch Manning is one of the biggest failures of college football.
Regardless of Arch's performance, whoever wrote that article, that guy sucks.
Yeah.
All right. That guy is everything that's wrong about the sports journalism world right now. Is that dude in that kind of article? Is like he's what? How old is he? Like 19?
Broski's 19. Yeah.
He's 4 games into his career.
Biggest failure on the planet.
And his life is a failure. Right. Dude. Sorry, man. I'm taking Texas though. Colorado State +6.5. Shout out my high school friend Rocky Beers, tight end.
Wow.
Colorado State University out there. Here's one. This is game of the week. UMass versus Kent State.
Jesus Christ.
UMass has not beaten a FBS opponent in 16 tries. Kent State has not beaten an FBS opponent in 22 tries.
Wow. The movable force versus
the very movable force versus
the
extremely stoppable object.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm taking UMass. I don't care if they're winless. +2.5. UMass.
Wow.
It's getting it done. Shout out Joshua, the yes man.
Holy
on
shit.
TikTok. Auburn +3.5. USC -2.5 versus Michigan. I feel like this is just we're reverting back to like 1997 here with USC versus Michigan.
No.
Primetime matchup should be fun.
Feels like a 90s game.
Arizona +1.5. Late at night. You'll actually probably be up still. I was gonna say you'll probably be asleep, but the Wisconsin Iowa's gonna still be on.
Oh well, I have something to say actually. I will be up until at least 11 p.m. on Saturday because I will be filling in for Ross Peterson on the Black and Gold Rush.
Oh my goodness!
Which will go live right at the end of the game, which is going to be 9, maybe 9:30, and that is a 2-hour show. So I will be up co-hosting the Black and Gold Rush with Travis Justice on Saturday night. Join us.
Incredible. What did I just take? Arizona. I'm going to take Utah -5.5. They lost a game to Texas Tech. They did not look good, I'll be honest. But I think Texas Tech has proven to be a better team, and I feel like they've gotten more punished than they should have for that game. Like there's a lot of 3-2, 4-1 teams that have still remained in the AP poll for losing to teams much worse.
Have they been punished properly for unbeveling the logo?
This is Utah.
But I was talking about Texas Tech.
Well, they haven't gotten any punishment at all. So here's the deal. The graphic I saw made it look worse than it actually is.
Yeah, I saw the exact same thing.
So I feel like there's 2 logos floating around. I don't know which one's which. My whole thing is, if you are a graphic designer out there, stop with the minimalism stuff. No one likes it. We want more
they like it.
stuff going on. All right. Not everything has to be an Apple logo. All right. This is not everywhere is a tech company. People like the large scale graphics. All right. Now, but yeah, Utah -5, and then my last pick, Colorado +2.5. They have some team. We don't even have to discuss on the show.
Sure.
Going out to Boulder this weekend, and Dion. I hope he's doing all right. I feel like I keep hearing a bad health update on
Brother's
Dion.
got some health issues, man.
Like every other weekend. I know people like to trash on Dion, but still, I mean, I hope he's doing all right. He seems like an act. Like I know he gets the football program has some uniqueness to it, but it's definitely I don't think that he seems like a good guy. And from what I've seen, like off the field and off the Colorado head coach stuff, he seems like a great guy. So I hope he's just doing okay. But yeah, Colorado late at night hosting the Clones. People have not given me enough credit for single-handedly taking down the Clones in Big 12 play multiple times last year.
I am the one who put in the Cincinnati bet last week. I think you were on that as well.
Yeah, I would have. I did get nervous when I listened to the show with Brad Heinrichs. It's a great pod. And I got nervous as I'm thinking about, what I would have taken for Warts winners. And I hear you go Cincy. I'm like, okay, that's one. Brad also goes Cincy. I think Kevin was talking about taking Cincy too. I was like, we can't all take Cincinnati.
Be like the ESPN graphic when everybody
that is a bad sign. That's not good.
It happened though. They tried to give it away, but they got it done.
Also, Brad was dogging on my Broncos.
Yeah, man.
But I just couldn't help. Do you think Brad saw the score this weekend?
I'm sure he did.
You think he did? I was considering. I don't know if he.
You could send it to him.
He probably just blocked me. I was gonna tag him on Twitter. Like, what's going on? Hey, Brad, did you see this?
Don't know if you know, but Bo Nix had a great fourth quarter. Just letting you know.
Yeah. He moved up from PFF's rankings. I have a little beef with PFF right now. They had him ranked the 36th best quarterback last week. They moved him up 4 whole spots for beating the Eagles in Philly.
He's now worthy of the last starter spot.
He's now ranked. There's only 32 teams, so hey,
I'm happy for him.
Just trying to get you fired up, man. On a Wednesday night here.
I am tired.
How are you gonna? You got to start conditioning your body. You have to podcast till 11 p.m. on Saturday.
I'm fucked Saturday. Yeah, might be a nap day on Saturday. Thank you. I know that hurt.
Who's gonna play toys with Ken?
She takes a nap.
You're sleeping.
She takes a big old nap too. I'll do it at the same time.
Is that all right?
Yeah. Join us in that post show if you are one who stays up past 9 p.m. and continue to join us all season long with the large rundown of shows here on the Walk-On Network, which is essentially what we are now. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for joining in the live stream, participating. Let's get a win versus the Badgers on Saturday. Hawks by a milli, and we'll see you in the recap.